Well, hello. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Eric Walquist. I'm the Senior Content Marketing Manager here at SUSE, and I'm very excited to be joined today by Rajesh Rajamani. He's one of our Edge experts here at SUSE. Rajesh, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Eric. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, we're here today to discuss cloud native technology and how it's revolutionizing the telco industry. It's creating new opportunities with 5G and edge computing. So, we want to dive into the challenges of deploying these new platforms, the innovative solutions offered by Project Sylva, and how SUSE's adaptive telco infrastructure platform, or ATIP, can help telecom providers navigate these changes smoothly. So, Rajesh, once again, thanks for joining us. Let's kick things off by talking about how the cloud native evolution is creating new opportunities for telco providers. Why should this matter to our audience?
The shift to cloud native technology is a game changer. It's a game changer not only for telco providers, but also the entire ecosystem, which is network equipment manufacturers and application developers, system integrators too. Because it offers new revenue opportunities across the board for a lot of these ecosystem players. And it also provides, offers ways to stay competitive in today's world. So the telecom providers, they are actually a very natural bridge between the end users and cloud services, right? Because a lot of the key services that are enabled by 5G and even the edge, a lot of it, big chunks of those applications reside in the cloud, right? And so the telco providers provide the last mile connectivity, they provide 5G connectivity, and they also, most importantly, are in a position to provide edge computing to meet very special and specific demands for real-time data processing. And I say this because many applications need ultra low latency handling and computing. In other cases, there is a need for local processing, or in certain countries, there are very strict privacy and security regulations which dictate that loads be run in the edge and not in the cloud. And for all of these reasons, and for so many cool use cases, which includes cloud gaming, this includes AR, VR, this includes so many other services that need local processing, that edge offers a great opportunity for telecom providers.
That's excellent. I mean, the opportunity is there. So, what are some of those challenges that these telco providers might face with these cloud native edge platforms?
The good news is that they have already embarked on this journey or started this journey 10 years ago with virtualization and even containerization. However, they're still frustrated and stymied today because it is a very fragmented cloud infrastructure that they're dealing with. The integration is complex and the costs are increasing for the integration. And the reason is that so many vendors have very siloed, vendor-specific, vertically integrated solutions. And this makes it hard for telecom providers to deal with multiple vendors and deal with the nuances and the differences of the different vertically integrated systems that they're having to manage or deploy. Or the flip side is that vendors have to deal, they cannot just build one and deploy. Many times they have to deal with multiple telecom providers who use different cloud infrastructures. So this fragmentation results in longer sales cycles and also more effort and time for telecom providers to integrate these solutions into their existing infrastructure.
So we've talked about these challenges here. So how does Project Sylva address these issues for telco providers?
So Project Sylva, it was started under the umbrella of Linux Foundation Europe, and it's an initiative led by leading telecom providers and ably supported by equipment manufacturers in Europe. So they pretty much came to the root of this problem. The heart of the matter, right, is that they intended to create a unified cloud framework. A unified cloud framework which is open, APIs are published, open source, and is specifically purpose-built to support telco and edge use cases. And the goal is to reduce fragmentation. Because once they build a common cloud layer and a reference architecture, it becomes easier for vendors to use this common layer to develop applications within their own development environments and labs. But once they're done, they're integrated, and those same applications without any changes can then be deployed in real networks and real clouds, which are built on these same identical container as a service platforms and cloud infrastructure platforms. But more importantly, though, this initiative also includes a validation program, and the validation program is designed to ensure that the solution meets industry standards, is tested, and the validation program it enables the vendors to come in and get certified for their container network functions or virtual network functions to ensure that it's been tested, it's golden, and it'll run smoothly across different environments.
That's great. I mean, Project Sylva, it's really adding a lot of structure to this kind of wild west of cloud infrastructure. So how is SUSE fitting into that picture? And specifically, SUSE's Adaptive Telco Infrastructure Platform, or ATIP. How does that play into this system?
So SUSE ATIP, the Adaptive Telco Infrastructure Platform, is purpose-built for telcos, for edge and 5G. It is not an afterthought. It was designed, conceptualized, designed, and built in collaboration between, in a collaborative effort between SUSE and Sylva, the Sylva community itself. And it provides a robust and flexible platform, which is completely open source. It is that common cloud layer, or the common container as a service layer, that telco providers can use to deploy, and also vendors can use to ensure that the application they're building on top of will be compatible across the board in various edge environments. So some of the key features and benefits are that, in fact, one of the key demands of this initiative itself was the need for simplified management and optimize for telco-grade performance. Right? And that's precisely what ATIP is all about. Rancher Prime is built and designed to simplify management of literally hundreds and hundreds of Kubernetes clusters at scale, easily deploy them, and manage the life cycle of the Kubernetes clusters, which will in turn be running the container network functions. This allows easy scaling, auto scaling, scaling down, scaling back, and so on. And also, a lot of the telco grade optimizations that are needed in the platform, especially the RKE2, which is the container engine. SUSE ATIP is literally a one-to-one match with what Project Sylva wants. But most importantly, though, SUSE stands behind ATIP. It offers comprehensive support services. So the support services are not for supporting of the software and bug fixes alone, but it will also work consultatively with the telco providers and vendors to ensure that the design and the deployment go smoothly when they use SUSE ATIP.
It's really excellent. I mean, it really does leverage the best of SUSE, our 30 plus years of enterprise Linux experience in Slee Micro, our deep container management experience in Rancher, and their security level with NuVector. It really does kind of wrap our entire organization here at SUSE. So it's great to hear about that. Thank you so much, Rajesh. I really enjoyed having you here. I invite our audience to please visit SUSE.com for more information about how SUSE's adaptive telco infrastructure platform can help your telco business thrive in this cloud native era. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.